Okay, so guys, today we completed the second stage of the Cape Epic. It was another hot one, so hot that they had to actually shorten the stage today. A lot of stuff happened last night leading into today. Julian was released from the hospital and he could actually join the team in support. And Martin, today you completed your second day as an outcast rider.
Yeah.
You really had a cracker of the day in the saddle. We saw you out on the course. But how did it feel to actually have Julian back at home base in support of you? How did that change your race preparation? How did it make you feel out on the course?
Yeah, I mean, the race for us is over, so it's not really a race anymore. It's more a ride for me. I mean, I don't compete anymore because I don't look at any result or something. So I just enjoy the riding, and from that point of view, it doesn't change anything. I mean, I just enjoy it, and yeah, so it's easy.
Can you explain what it meant to have Julian back from the hospital and being able to support you?
Yeah, it was really nice that Julian came back yesterday, and hey guys, it was cool to have him around, yeah, again, and see that he is alive, or yeah, maybe not. It's a bit too hard to say, but it was really close, and yeah, we are all happy that nothing worse happened.
And in Mariska, the last night the word came through that the race was shortened because of the heat and the danger to you guys out in the course. You had mentally prepared already for a very long stage. How does that factor into how you tackle the day stage, knowing that it's all of a sudden been changed to a shorter one? You might have chosen a different tactic, or...
So we talked about it before the race, and it was shortened from 102k to 62k. So we worked out we'd probably still be on the bikes for about 3 hours. And again, it's day 2 of 7 long days. So we said that it's going to be the same thing. We know it's shorter, so we could potentially go that bit harder, but we still wanted to ride and race sensibly and work together.
Exactly, do our own thing and take it as it comes. So, I mean, anything can happen out there on the bike. And like we saw, it was ridiculously hot, even though they shortened it. Just a massive thanks to the Absa Cape Epic team. I'm sure it was a very tough decision to make logistically and from
a racing point of view as well.
Racing point of view as well. But yeah, I think it was the right call to make. It's really hot out there, and we are in the middle of a drought, so we have limited water supplies, and I'm sure the medical team worked overtime to get to all the riders yesterday even. But yeah, the dynamics didn't really change too much. We still had our race strategy as per usual, and we'll take it on as it comes.
Yeah.
Today's stage also had a lot of single tracks. How did your bike setup and the Cesta itself perform in the stage?
I made some adjustments to my suspension, things from yesterday's stage to today's stage, because our bike's set up for cross-country racing, and you just need a little bit more give in the suspension for a race like this. So I just adjusted my settings a bit, and today it was beautiful. It worked really well, made a big difference. It was good.
It looked really comfortable coming through some of the water points where we saw you, even some of the places where we saw you in the trails. So it looked like the setup worked for you on the day.
Oh, definitely. The Cesta is an amazing bike. It's just the way it rides and the way it handles in single track and actually on all terrain. It's just amazing, and it's definitely the right bike for this country, I think.
How would it compare to a hardtail?
Well, I did my first epic on a hardtail, and yeah, I'm sure Annie can tell you that the terrain is very unforgiving and it's really rough, and we're in the middle of a grass field, and the epic team seem to like finding the most ridiculous place to take you through. So I definitely recommend a full suspension for anybody who wants to race the epic or even any marathon race in South Africa. It's not like in Europe where the trails are a bit more, I don't want to say manicured, but you guys can comment on that. Well, from my experience, European trails
I would say the same.
is a bit
It's definitely
more,
a different surface here in South Africa. It's more rough and more rocky, well, hard surface. And
Is it possible to ride the epic on a hard track?
I think it'd be pretty grim.
it
Yeah,
is
it's
possible
sure.
if you want to have that challenge. And
But it's full pain on the back.
you can also ride it on a fat bike, but
yeah.
I think it's
I'd
just-
definitely say it's possible. I've done one.
yeah.
But and my dad's done 5 on a hardtail, so and I'm sure the Bulls teams and whoever else has raced for 14 epics started on 26ers, so
Yeah.
it's definitely possible. But I mean, we've got the technology. It's why do you want to do anything else if you've got it? Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I think it's just silly. If you've got the technology.
You're gonna have definitely more fun on
Yeah,
a full suspension.
precisely. More enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
So could you ask Julian and so the people, or to ask,
Yeah.
could you ask Julian to speak in German?
About yesterday's crash.
Just a little
the problem.
update.
An update on
Update on how
he is
you
now.
are. Are you still alive and kicking?
I'm alive.
Have you still got your
Julian, kannst du den
Ja. Melde.
Julian, kannst du den deutschen Freunden und Fans noch sagen, wie es dir jetzt geht, wie du dich fühlst nach dem Sturz und wie du jetzt die Woche halt noch verbringst?
Ja, also gestern Abend bin ich aus dem Krankenhaus entlassen worden. Meine Blutwerte sind soweit wieder ganz in Ordnung. Und ja, ich fühle mich auch heute wieder echt gut. Gestern ging es mir noch nicht wirklich gut. Am ersten Tag während dem Crash, also da, als ich ins Krankenhaus eingeliefert wurde, ging es mir wirklich sehr schlecht. Aber jetzt so 2 Tage danach kann ich sagen, Daumen hoch, alles wieder gut. Ich hoffe, ich kann bald wieder aufs Bike steigen und ja, die Jungs und Mädels anfeuern beim Rennen.
Auf jeden Fall ein Durchatmen
Ja.
und jetzt machen wir das Beste draus. Ich fahre die Woche noch Training fertig. Er kann die Zeit hier genießen und noch ein bisschen Südafrika genießen. Ich meine, wir sind hier in einer richtig geilen Umgebung und ja, macht auf jeden Fall mega viel Spaß und auch wenn wir jetzt halt nicht Rennen fahren können, aber so ist es und Beste draus machen.
Mit dem Team noch ein bisschen gute Stimmung haben. Sehr wichtig.
Ja, genau.
And in English.
Genau.
It was going to be your first epic. Would you come back?
I like to come back, yeah. I started just with a prologue and didn't even finish this one. So I have to come back. I hope it's next year already.